Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. I know it has been like forever. My last video was my big chop video, and now as you guys can see, but I'm going to talk about this style and the reasoning behind it in another video. But today's video is going to be mommy tips part 2. I've been getting a lot of requests to do more videos like this, so here I am, and here it is. My son recently turned 2 years old. He's actually, as of time of filming, 25 months old now, and the last 25 months have been an absolute roller coaster. I've absolutely loved it. I've learned so much about parenting, especially coming from being an only child. So my son is a lot of firsts for me. Like, my first ever interaction with a baby was with my son. So I'm learning everything from scratch, and I am excited to share some of the things that I have learned during this journey with you guys today. So the first tip that I have, if you know that in the near future you want your child to have a room for themselves and for them to be able to sleep through the night by themselves, and I say this with an if because I know that there are many mothers in the mom community, all of them, that believe that there's absolutely nothing wrong with cuddling your child and all of that, and they're absolutely right. There is nothing wrong with that. Your kids love you, they love to spend time with you. However, your needs are important as mom as well. So this is, and if this is important to you, put your baby down. I'm Jamaican. I gave birth to my son in a Jamaican hospital, and this is a bit of advice that they give you from the very first day your baby is born. Put the baby in the cot. The reason why they tell you to do this is so that your child will be able to adjusting to sleeping on their own. It will be easier for them to adjust to sleeping on their own. I breastfed my son, so even though he did have a crib for himself, what would happen is in the nights I would wake up to nurse him, and then I would just keep him on the bed and go sleep for the rest of the night. So he spend maybe like 2-3 hours max in his crib, and then the rest of the night he would spend in his cot. And it took 18-19 months for him to adjust to sleeping on his own. And during that time, even though I absolutely loved bed sharing with him, I loved co-sleeping with him, I lost a lot of sleep and I was super miserable, and my entire mood and demeanor and attitude as a mom changed when I started getting more sleep. So that is something that I totally recommend. If you're a first time mom, allow your baby to be able to sleep on their own. They're your child. You will have time with them for the rest of your life. So that's my first tip. My second tip is something that I learned along the way. I didn't know, and while it was happening, it freaked me out. And this is for people with kids 6 months and older, because 6 months is normally around when they start getting their first teeth. On average, I know some babies get their first tooth way after and some get it before, but on average, this is also when your child is old enough to start eating solid foods. When your baby is teething, their appetite will go away. Now, this is not something to be concerned with. Of course, if there are additional symptoms like fever or they're not feeling well, you would take them to their doctor. But on average, when your babies are teething, they will lose their appetites. Now, my son is currently getting in his second set of molars, so his appetite has vanished, and This has happened with him getting all of his teeth from the very first two till the last set of baby teeth that he's getting. Every time when he's teething, he loses his appetite. And when I done my research, I had noticed that this is something that is common for babies when they are teething. Following up with that, their sleep will also tend to regress when they're teething and when they're having growth spurts. So, like I said in the first one, if you want your baby to adapt better to sleeping on their own, then you should allow them to sleep on their own from day one. However, you need to understand that babies are not things, babies are people just like you and me, and all people are different, and therefore all babies are different. So, some babies' sleep will regress at certain months. I know you guys have heard of the 3 month sleep regression, 6 month sleep regression, 12 month sleep regression. Some of those regressions also take place when the baby is getting their teeth as well. So just be prepared for that. Don't let it freak you out. They won't sleep as well as they do. At some times, it's completely normal. They will go back to their sleeping patterns when the growth spurt and the teething is over. So that's nothing to be concerned about. Another one is not every baby will take the milk from a bottle. Not every baby will take a bottle, period. But it is important that if this is something that you would like your child to do, to press on. Now, I exclusively breastfed my son for I want to say between 20 and 22 months. Yes, 20 and 20, well, not exclusively, but because he was eating other foods after 6 months. But as for his milk, I was breastfeeding him because he refused to take a bottle. He tried it between 1 and 7 months, and then after 7 months, he was done with it. He did not. He was not messing with the bottle at all. Spent all this money on bottles, and he didn't like them. However, around 20 or 22 months, I tried him with a bottle. I don't have it with me now, but I'm going to leave it here. I also did a review on this bottle, and I said that I really didn't like it much because of how much it spilled. But it is shaped like a nipple bottle, and when I would give him his toddler formula in it, he would take it, and like just one day I gave it to him. I kept trying. I tried for months. The first time I tried him with toddler formula was when he was 10 months old. Don't come for me. He was not taking regular formula that month. So I tried the toddler formula just so he could get, all of his extra nutrients. He wouldn't take it. I tried once a month for, I want to say, a year, and he would not take, like, straight up refuse. He only wanted to nurse. And then one day he just took it and drank from it, drank all of it like it was nothing. So yes, it is important to continue to press on. Don't stress out your child. Don't force your child. Just offer it to them. See if they're open to it. Because remember, your baby is a person just like you are, and just like how you are liable to change your mind, your baby is also liable to change their minds. So it is important to never give up when you're trying to have your baby learn new things or take new things or try new things. It's important to never give up. Who knows when they will be open to accepting what it is you're giving. So now, after however many months of trying, he does drink toddler formula from a bottle, which I am very happy about, because now this means that it will be easier for me to wean him, which I'm going to do another video on once I am successful with that. And the last tip I have, just following in from the last one, Remember that your baby is a person too. They have their own personality, they have their likes, their dislikes, their preferences, and that is okay. It is completely normal. Just like how you are entitled to those things, your baby is also entitled to those things. And it is important that as parents you respect your kids' preferences as long as it is not damaging. So if you notice that after months and months, maybe your baby is almost 3 years old and they never ever ever accepted the toddler formula, then that's just not their jam, and that's okay. You can try them with something else. Not every baby is going to accept whatever it is that you are offering for them to try right away, or will they ever, because every baby is different. Just a second. Now that is it for my mom tips video. This one is pretty short and sweet. Like I said, my baby isn't really a baby anymore. He's more of a big boy, and I will be doing more toddler and older kids videos as he grows. I'll also be doing more reviews on gear for him because we have tons of new gear and I'm excited to show you guys them. But yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you liked it. If you did, please leave a like and a comment below to let me know your feedback. You guys know where to contact me to let me know what kinds of videos you like, and I'm always open to new suggestions. And that is it for this video. Bye.